G'day, guys. Welcome and thank you for being here. I love me some Fleetwood Mac. Stevie Nicks is just exceptional. Like one of my favourites of all. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. So look, going to be doing something a bit different today. Obviously, still in the TCAP realm, very in the TCAP realm, but not a lawn stream today. So I hope you guys will come with me on this. Definitely not moving away from lawn. I mean, lawn is the whole reason I do this. So I'll be going back to him, but after a while, he gets a bit tiresome, and there's only so much, rage you can kind of have towards him where you need a bit of a break. So, and I think I mentioned in previous streams some of the ideas of what I want to do moving forward. So I'm still going to mainly be doing lawn, but I do want to break it up with some stuff like I'm going to do today. So I want to break it up with stuff. Eventually I want to do some true crime, looking at true crime cases, some of the really interesting ones, maybe even some that are currently going on. But I also want to do some TCAP stuff as well, like other TCAP predators, because I think there's a lot of it. I mean, none of them are going to be like lawn because we simply don't have the content for them that we do of lawn, because most of them, outside of Stanley, aren't stupid enough to answer the phone, aren't stupid enough to go on YouTube and all this kind of stuff. But there's still some really interesting ones, and like John Wesley Elliott, which is, if you probably could have told from the title, is who we're going to talk about today. And he was kind of one of the first ones I really saw. Like I saw his episode before lawn. Because as I mentioned before, I kind of didn't see it, TCAP when it was on. I just saw it on YouTube many, many years later. And so the episodes that I was seeing, they weren't kind of, okay, here's the Fort Myers episode, bang. There was, okay, there's this dude, there's this dude, there's this dude. But just everything about him was weird and interesting, the way he kind of thought that, was sure that Chris was a therapist and that kind of stuff. Like, it's just so weird. And we'll talk more about that as we get into it. But that just struck me. I'm like, why would you think this guy's a therapist? Why would you think a therapist would sit and go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out. I'm going to have a lengthy chat with some pervert online to see if I can trick him to come here just so I could, do some research on him. But that's just the way that his mind works. And I do also think at that time it was just wishful thinking. Like, he's thinking, okay, of the list of people that could be here, this could be Chris Hansen, this could be the cops, this could be her father. Best case scenario, this guy's a therapist who's going to sit me down, because I think John knew for a long time he had problems. What he should have done is gone and seen a therapist about his problems before he got to this stage. But I think he thought, okay, this is the intervention I need, but clearly not. Well, I guess it was an intervention, and probably what he needed, but not what he wanted. So that's what I'm going to do. And like I say, we'll be going back to lawn. I know everyone's here for lawn, and I'm always interested in your feedback. So after this, I'd be keen to hear, hey, do you like this? Do you want to keep doing lawn, but break it up every so often with some of this kind of shit? Or, hey, dickhead, stick to lawn. That's why I'm here. Any kind of feedback's good. So what I'm going to do on this one, and we might do it over two parts because there's quite a bit to go through here, is I want to do it kind of from start to finish. So we're going to read his chat log, then we're going to listen to his verification call, then we're going to see the TCAP episode, and then we'll finish with his police interrogation, which is fantastic. It's a Catherine Reed investigation, and she is very, very good. That will probably be part two. I don't think we'll get to all that today. And because what I also want to do, because I can't completely leave Lord alone, because I am addicted to him, is I want to finish with an episode of the Lawn reality show, in particular one of his cooking shows. So that's how we'll finish up today. So we'll see how we go in terms of how we get through it. So hello to everyone. Hello to Bonus Alone. Pee-wee is great. Winnie's boyfriend / husband, which is always a lovely segue into the person who's provided this awesome stream heart here, which is Winnie's boyfriend / husband. He'd asked me the other day, if I know what I'm doing for my next stream, let him know and he'll custom do something, which he's done here. And this is like, literally, I am in terms of visually, I am the least creative person you're ever going to meet. Like, I can't Photoshop. I can barely fucking draw. But this is awesome. This is kind of what I had in my head. I said to him, look, can we do something where Chris being a therapist? And bang, I fucking love it. Right down to the look on Chris's face. Like, just that disapproving, what the fuck are you talking about, motherfucker look. So thank you very much for that. Rage-filled version. G'day, David G. I was just finishing up a three-way, and I wanted to get here on time, so I finished up a little bit early. Hugo Bin, Johnny M, Craigo, good to see you. And it is a little bit late to be streaming around these parts. Mandy S, Bucktooth Bonanza, great to see you as always. Who else we got? Mr. Kinky, I haven't seen you before. Hello, Mr. Kinky, you're in the right place. Who else we got? Edamame, hey Edamame, great to see you again. Branch, great to see you as always. YouTube bot. Now, on the topic of YouTube, so this is very out of my comfort zone in terms of streaming. So going to be streaming video. I've done fuckloads of tests on it. There's no buffering. All is really, really good. So I hope this keeps up for this. But I do have, for two reasons, if this buffers and it's really shit, let me know. Or if the stream gets struck, because I will be playing NBC footage, I've got a backup call which we can go straight to, so all won't be lost. And on that topic too, you guys are probably on about a 15-second delay, so I've had to up the delay so that the buffering won't happen, which means I'll be seeing anything you type about 15 seconds after it. So if I sound like I'm missing things, that would be why. Crack God, good to see you, Crack God. Johnny M, Amy A. Ramirez, great to see you as always, Amy. Ruby Roo, ma'am, yes ma'am, always a pleasure to see you. Who else we got? Mr. C, Evil Little McNuggets, hi. Jake Breaker, Fly Guyify, Dawson Springs, yes, Kathy Mack, Cornville Councillor. Alright guys, let's crack into it. So we are going to start with I'm going to read the chat log. Now, I don't do good voices, so I apologise in advance. You're not going to get the great performances you would in a chat log reading that you get from obviously guys like Bass Shaman or the Great Batsby or any of those. So yes, this is just me, the best I can do. But it's a pretty good chat log, I think, so it's worth doing. Can everyone see that there? I hope so. And so this fucking guy, man. Look at this, always amazes me. So this is a picture that he has sent to the one he thought was a 12-year-old. I mean, who would want to see this? This is not him at his best. I mean, he's not an overly attractive bloke, but shirt on, done up a bit, it wouldn't look awful, but no one's going to want to see this, much less a 12-year-old girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, kids, when they look at what picture attractive, like, they picture celebrities, so they're looking at, like, at this time, it would have been people like Brad Pitt or that, or like, fucking, I don't know, Harry Styles. I don't know who kids are into these days, I'm too fucking old. But this guy is not that, so why just why, mate? Why? Anyway. So that's him. So let's jump down in there. I'm just going to move this across. I'll try to keep an eye on chat as much as possible while I'm reading, but I don't do two things at once very well. So if you want to, if you're saying something that you want me to read, then at me so that it'll come up all colourful and I'll go, oh, yeah, fuck, they want me to, because I won't be able to read everything while we're doing this. All right, so 14th of September. Now, we do our dates the other way around, so... But 14th of September, which was a few days before Lorne started his fucking big adventure, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so we've got Bald Beaver Hunter, which is our man, John Wesley Elliott, and he's speaking to Dreaming of Fairies. Hi, Far Western KY here. Highers 12 KYF. Cool. So he's fucking saying cool. Cool, I mean. 39 male here, bored. LOL. Cool. Not much going on at all. So what are you up to on a Friday night, girl? Oh, and the other thing, guys, I am going to read this with all of his terrible spelling. I mean, this guy is barely literate. So I want to give the full effect, and I'm not going to correct his stuff as much as my OCD will allow me. I'm sure I'll still correct some shit. Being bored? Yeah, I know how that is. What's up? Hello? Sorry. I is here now. LOL. Phone call got me. KK. Yeah, never hardly is anything to do around here. You don't have any hobbies? LOL. Well, kinda one I can talk about is computers. The other one is secret. LOL. So, it's the same playbook as Lorne. I mean, it's like these guys all fucking go to meetings or something and, hey guys, this is how we're gonna fucking molest children. Like, we're not even, what are we? We're, I don't know, fucking 20, 30 minutes in, and he's already, kind of bringing out the dirty shit, but he's doing it in a way that, it's secret, LOL. So if she then says, hey, tell me the secret, well, that's on her now, in their mind. They wanted to know this, but they do it in a way that, I'm just throwing it out there. And if they're kind of like, that's fucking disgusting, you piece of shit. Like, hey, I was just joking. I was, fuck this guy, man. I already fucking hate him. I think I've skimmed through the chat log. I never read it before, and I already hate him. Secret? Why? Well, let me put it this way, which I guess is meant to be this way. It's offensive to some people on here. LOL. I don't offend easy. That is silly. Lol. How about yourself? You have hobbies? Yeah. Love to draw and read. Like fucking kids like to do, dickhead. Cool. You must draw fairies. Yep. How did you know? By your name on here. Lol. Oh yeah. Lol. You're cute. You are. You are cute. How you know? Just by your answer I can tell. Well, thanks. You're welcome. What do you dream about besides fairies? Oh, here we go. We need to try to edge towards the sex, don't we? Harry Potter, smiley face. Lol. Cool. Guess that's not the answer he was after. He is the coolest. I bet, girl. I'm going to try to do his accent. I don't think I can. I can when he says girl, though. Wish I could do magic like that, too. That would be awesome. You must have your own computer there at your house. Yep. Can't have figured that. You got one at your home? He does, and it's full of child porn, as he fucking admits to later, the dirty little perv. Yep. Is that where you are now? Yes, at home. Cool. Just think. If you could do magic like that, what is the first thing you would do? Oh, hang on. That's not the girl. Wave my hand and be in France. Cool. France. Yeah. What do you do in France? Visit my BFF. She moved there. And if this was Lorne, he would freak the fuck out thinking he just read boyfriend, because he's a fucking jealous cunt. Oh, okay. I miss her really bad. Sorry, girl. I bet you do. You got a BFF? Nope, sure don't. I don't think you got any friends, mate. Well, that is sad. I thought everyone did. Which I write as a 1 because I'm a little girl. Not everyone, lol. Well, I guess I won't either if I never find out where France she went. Lol. One day you will. What all did y'all do together? We did everything together. Cool. What did you do? School? Sorry, what do you do? School? Work in a factory making plastic parts for motors. Dream of girls, lol. Maybe you should dream of your wife instead of girls, you fucking idiot. Hee hee, that's cool. Tongue face. I dream of Harry and Ron. Smiley face. So there's no fucking doubt how young this girl is. Like, right from the start, it's very fucking clear that not only is this girl underage, she's well underage. So, yeah, he's not going to be able to fall back on, being confused or any shit like that. Lol, in a good way, I bet. Yeah, they are the coolest. Coolest. Smiley face. You dream of Hermione? Yes, all kinds of girls. Sorry, yes, all kinds of girls. I bet you he does dream of fucking Hermione, the dirty little prick. Cool. It's awesome at times. What is awesome at times? Dreaming of Hermione. So, what stuff you like to do besides talk on here? Take pictures of myself with my digital camera. Watch movies. Oh, way cool. You got pics? Yes, but I can't show you some of them. Then why say it? Why not? Well, nude shots, that's my other hobby, you can say. That's why I didn't want to say. So his hobby is taking pictures of himself naked. Sweet. I don't get that. I don't even get why guys, no matter how they look, do that. Like, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Not mine to figure out. I lost. Oh, here we are. Your other hobby is taking pics of yourself nude? Yes, but I'm doing stuff nude, Playing. Oh, so now we're going to talk about masturbation. It's not even, 30, 45 minutes in. What do you mean playing? Playing with myself. Huh? I don't have a girl, so that's what I got to get. That's what I do to get by. Masturbate, Embarrassed here. Lol, you're embarrassed, are ya? Fucking hell. Well, not as embarrassed as me because I don't know what that word means. Should I? No, you shouldn't. But he's going to tell ya. I guess not, girl. I'm sorry, you're probably not at that age where you think about stuff like that. So, what does it mean? Well, I played with myself to a point where I tickle it so bad, it wiggles then squirts out this juice that is not pee. That is fucking disgusting. And if you were talking to someone where that is the way you need to describe jerking off, you're a fucking disgrace. Play with what? I feel so stupid. My penis. It's okay. Oh! And you take pics of yourself doing that? Yes. I guess that's like a kissy face? Probably. Lol. Well, that's cool. I take them. They look at them later. Then look at them later, I'm guessing he's saying. Silly, I know. But I'm alone and that's what I do. For me, it's fun. I do feel so good hard to actually explain. What the fuck? I don't even understand it. For me, it's fun to do. Feels so good. Hard to actually explain. If this guy fucking did any punctuation, this would be a lot easier. Sorry to gross you out. You're not grossing me out. Okay, so he takes pictures of himself, then he looks back at himself. Right. No offense to anyone that does that, but that's a bit weird to me. Oh, okay. Just making sure. He is okay. Cool. When you get older, you will want to play with yourself like that. I don't got one of those. I know, lol. I mean, as a girl, you will do girl stuff. I guess. You promise you're on your computer and you are private where no one sees you. Yep. Dad is travelling again and Mum is in her room. Okay. I can show you some pics if you want to see them. Okay. Hope you're okay with them. Wow, that you? Yes, that's me. I can almost see your face in the last one. Yep, lol. You got one where I can see your face better? Yes. Cool! There you go. Hey, you're cute. He ain't. Well, thank you, girl. I have another one of me playing in the bathroom, sitting in the tub. Sorry about this accent, guys. It's shit. Cool! There you go. I made a video of me playing. That's how I got the pics. Cool! Hope it didn't freak you out seeing those last two. Nah, just never seen anything like that. That's the juice that makes babies. Fuck you, cunt. Jesus. Really? Cool. Yes. When I play with myself, I make that stuff come out. BRB, got a phone call. KK, you back? Back. Lol, sorry. You a popular guy. Lol, my parents checking on me. Jesus. Hee hee hee. Lol. Can I add you to my friends in case I have to get off? Sure. Oh, sorry, that was her saying it. Can I add you to my friends in case I have to get off? Sure. You're nice to talk to. Well, thank you. You are too, girl. Just hope I haven't made you sick or anything, lol, with my weird hobbies. Well, why would that make me sick? What's the E stand for? Hello? Lol, yep. Well, some girls just don't understand. Cute doggy pic. Thank you. What's the E stand for in your name? Elkins. That your name? Yep. Cool. Is it? Well, I've never seen it say Elkins before. Anyway, I don't give a fuck. BRB. Hang on, gotta go get a drink. KK, back. Cool. Yeah, crazy hobby, lol. Well, some people think me liking to draw all the time is crazy. I think that is normal. Thanks. So you live with your parents? Nope, alone here in my apartment. Cool. I bet you got a pretty fancy car. Not too fancy, it's one of those little cars. What kind? Ford Tempo. Oh, those are so cute. Lol. Is it a pretty colour? Red is such a pretty... red. Wow, that is really cool. Red is such a pretty colour. I colour lots of my fairy pictures in red. I think red is a cool colour for a car. Cars, that is. Yeah, I would love to have a red Mini Cooper. That would be so cool. Fucking everything's so fucking cool. They are the cutest of cute little cars. Yep, lol. Hey, you have any pics of yourself, like taken from your computer camera? I don't have a computer camera. I think it's really interesting that the 12-year-old decoy is spelling way better than this prick. Oh, okay, thought you had a laptop with one in it. Nope, just a desktop here at home. Oh, okay. Cool. I bet you are very good looking. Can you see the pic in my icon? Nope, don't see one here. Do you think of guys nude any? Just curious here. Never thought about it before. Okay, just wondering. Hey, I got a pic I could email you. It is one my dad took. Okay. What's your email? Then he gives his fucking email. Hang on a sec. Okay, I sent it. Cool. Okay, did you get it? Yes. Wow, girl. You are very good looking. Kiss your face. You're welcome. Oh no, she said thanks. I was about to say she didn't say thanks, but you're welcome. Wish you had your own camera, lol. She's already said she doesn't, okay? So don't start this shit. Yeah, that would be nice. You know you could set it up with a self-times take it as you get out of the shower, lol. I'm awful. Yes, you are. Your awareness is spot on, though. Hee hee. I wouldn't know how to use one. Mercy, girl. You're very smart. I can tell that. Well, given the fact that her English is a lot better than yours, I guess you can probably tell that. You would figure it out. How? Can you tell how I am? Oh, fuck me. How can you tell I am smart, that is? You're talking to me like a grown woman. Almost you seem very together. Guess it is 'cause I am only a child. Mum and Dad never took to talking to me like a baby, I don't think. That is so cool. And my friend that moved to France was from there, and her parents never talked to her like a kid that I remember. That is awesome. I guess it's just lonely since she is gone now. I know, girl. I'm sorry. I know how lonely is. How? Just me here and my camera and hands, lol. Oh, lol. Well, it is just me and my fairy pics and Harry Potter pics. Yep, I have a question. Gonna dream here, but just think if I could been up there and I was outside your window playing, what would you do? Lol. Is he serious? So he wants to go up to this little kid's place and fucking play with himself outside her window. Fucking hell. Beam up there like Harry Potter. I don't know. What would you want me to do? Heck, I don't know. Just was asking what you thought, lol. I guess if you were there and my friend, I would say hi. Cool, okay. Just trying to figure out if you know what horny is. Not really. What is it? When you get this butterfly feeling in your tummy and you want to touch yourself down below in that beautiful spot. This guy is faster than Lorne. Like, he got to this way faster than Lorne. I don't know if I ever got a feeling like that. Okay, you haven't gotten there yet then. It's going to be very soon you will. Jesus. I get butterflies thinking about fairies and how cool they are. Well, this is more of a heavy butterfly feeling, like when you see a guy you want to kiss. Okay, and this is what fucks me off, because they, like, in amongst all of this shit he's saying, they keep throwing in how, like, things to show how much of a child she is. Like, you know, he's talking about this and she's like, oh, well, I get excited when I see fairies and shit like that. Like, this should be hammering home to him how wrong what he is doing, but he doesn't miss a beat. And, like, any of these guys, when they try to say they get caught up in the moment and that kind of stuff, this should be the kind of thing. If they start on this and then, you know, they're throwing this in, that should be where they go, holy fuck, what am I doing? This is so wrong. But it never appears to them because they just fucking love it. No, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to skip ahead a bit. Like, this is just a bit gross, to be honest. If you ever have any questions about a man's body, just ask me, and I will try to answer them for you as best I can. KK, you're sweet. You are too, girl. I just don't want to make you feel weird about all this stuff. I just wish I wasn't horny. Big smiley. Heh. Just a new guy at home in front of the computer. So sad. Smiley face. And, like, just go and jerk off to, you know, legal porn. Like, if you're horny, just get yourself off. Don't fucking go and try to wreck a kid. Well, I not nude, but I home in front of the computer alone. Lol. You need to try typing on here in the nude sometime. Oh, I couldn't do that with mum and dad here. I mean late at night when they are asleep. So, if her parents get up during the night and come into her room and see her naked, sitting in front of her computer typing, they're not going to think that's weird. I mean, I in school most of the time and have to get to bed early. Well, on Friday nights, lol. Mum here right now. Is your computer in your room? Nope, it is in den. Oh, okay. You need a laptop one day, lol. Yes, go out and get equipment so I can get myself off, little kid. Yeah, maybe by the time I am college. And no one clipped that. Okay, fuck. You might be able to get one before then. They are getting better on prices. Would be cool if I could. Oh, heck yes. Would love to see you on cam if it had one. Be so pretty. I'm going to, like, skip ahead a bit. I'm getting a bit sick of reading this, to be honest. Alright, so we go to the next day, so he pretty much just keeps up with that bullshit. You there? I'm here. KK. Big smiley faces. Hey, I daydream lots too. I do a lot! Exclamation mark. Mum says I do too much. Lol. Creative mind at work. I pretended I was a fairy queen when we were at the place in the pic I sent you. Oh, okay. Lol. That is cool though. Fun. Yep. I have had to entertain myself lots not having sisters or bros. Yeah. You got quiet again. Sorry, messing with my cam here. Cool. Are you on much during the week? In the mornings. I have to go to bed usually by 9 or 10 for school. Not at night. Not at night? Question mark. Sad face. I'm at work by then. Oh, why not tonight? Off tonight and tomorrow. So I won't get to talk to you, but on weekends then? Yep, looks that way, girl. Sigh. Sorry. What happened? Got booted. I guess my Samra messed things up. I guess that's camera. That he can't fucking spell. Lol. Ah, that happens to me lots too. But I got no camera. They might be working on Yahoo. Yeah. Where is it you Said you worked in a factory making plastic parts. Oh, that's right, for cars. See, that they probably get confused about all the different predators they talk to. I forgot cars have plastic parts. Lol. You always off on weekends? Fry and Sat nights. So we can talk then. Smiley face. Yes. Cool. Big smiley face. You are so funny and sweet. Nice to have someone to talk to. Yes, it is. Just hope you can put up with me, lol. Me being horny and all. Hee hee. Tongue face. Boo. Lol. You got kids? No kids. Me neither. Lol. Smiley face. Alright, yeah, scroll a bit. They just do this shit back and forth for fucking ages, and I'm not reading all this shit. Let's go down to here. So we're now in October. So the 7th of October, I think I read that right. I didn't see you last night. Sad face. Miss you. I know, girl. I was over at my parents late. Didn't get back home in time to catch you online. Maybe we will see each other today. I hope we do. Miss talking to you. I've been thinking about you so much. Highers. Hey there, girl. An upside down tongue face. How are you? Doing better now that you're here. Aww, you so sweet. What a fucking heartbreaker, eh? You are too. So what you been up to? Smiley face. Not much. Mostly school. Yeah, I know how that is. Same as work. Lol. Hee hee hee. Sure. Have been thinking about you here. Really? Like, what about me? Yep, just stuff. Lol. I've been missing you. Same here. Been fantasizing about you. Really? Aww. Yep. Tongue face. Heaps of fucking things. Trying to find a pic for you. Of what? Fairy. Ah. Got one. Those are the ones you usually see. It's not letting me click on it. Sad face. Okay. Sad face. Still not working. Sad face. Dang it. Wonder what's going on. My Yahoo been weird lately. Locks up lots. Yeah, they do that at times. Not working either. Sad face. I have an idea. Send it to your Gmail. KK, hang on. K. Edited kid's email. Okay, sent it. KK, we'll check in a bit. K, you're gonna be on later, like around 8 PM? I gotta get off here, girl, and get some rest. I'll catch you later on tonight. Big smiley. Sorry, I went to pee. Smiley face. It's okay. I gotta get off here. Cool. Sleep good. Blah 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 blah. Alright, let's just skip ahead to closer to the meeting, I reckon. Here we go. Fucking hell. It goes on and on and on. Alright. We're jumping down, so we're the 13th of October now. KK, hang on, back. Mercy. What? Just thinking. What? What you just said. What about it? Nude. Smiley face. I was to lick you so bad. Want, that is. That the way you said you want me in the car? Smiley face. Yes. So I will be that way for you. I just don't know how you're going to sneak out at night or whatever. I told you, I have to stay by myself lots. Is why Dad did the phone that way. Oh, okay, well, you're not alone, like all night at your house. Yeah, sometimes. I don't see how they do that. I would be worried sick. So, here, you can see he is way more switched on than Lorne in this. Like, Lorne never thought it was weird that this kid was fucking always home alone, that they were going to go somewhere without her, without even letting her know where she's going. But he's on red alert here. He's like, yeah, this doesn't sound right. They can't help it. They got to work. And I got school. I thought your mum was at home at night. No, not all time. Like, Dad is in Maine for the next 2 weeks. But Mum still got to work. She works nights? She got to fly to some project she's working on next week. No one stays with you? Nope. Guess they trust me. Dang, girl. They really do. I know lots of kids that have to stay alone. I just didn't think that would ever happen with a young girl, though. Yeah, He must not be able to believe his fucking luck. Mum has a friend that I check in with, and she would come over if I had a problem and called. Cool, okay. But I in school all day and sleeping all night, so I just let her know when I am home from after school. You getting ready for fall break here soon? We had it this week. Is why Gramps was here. Oh, okay. So I be in school all week and Mum don't leave till sometime mid or late week. I don't know anything about Bowling Green. But I will be home on weekend alone, and that is always cool. Smiley face. I get to act grown and do what I want. Cool. I wouldn't know where to go park for you. And I don't know. There are lots of parks here. Yeah, but I don't want anyone to see that, you know. Nobody gonna be in my house but me. Oh, okay. So you want me to come there to lick you for a very long time then? You want to do that? I'm gonna have to say, yes. Lol. Hee hee, then cool. I just can't believe you're up for this. Why? You so sweet. Thank you. You never done this and don't know how it feels. Nope, you be my first. Same here. Your first? Hello? Hello, yep, my first young woman ever. Righto, pedo. Way cool! Girl, I wouldn't be surprised I just seen you nude. So you really are coming to my house while everybody gone? For real you are? I want to bad. Hee hee, is that a yes? Or you messing with me? Not messing. Wow! Just got to figure out a way to get out of here. What you mean? Well, in case the parents call friends, you know. Work schedule? I'm guessing? Huh? Just don't give up on me. You off on Friday and Sat night, right? Yes. Are you sure you're okay with this? I really am. I can't believe you want to be with little old me, smiley face. Heck yes. I want to lick you like a lollipop down there, girl. Fucking hell. Hee hee hee, cool. Did you rub your fingers down there? Oh, so we're experimenting like Lorne does, eh? A little? Way cool. How did it feel? Hee hee, wet. That's what I want to lick off of you. Ah, that little ball at the top, how big is it compared to the end of your pinky finger? Fuck me, mate. Fuck. Pinky, that is. Lol. Hee hee, I don't know. Just curious here. Big smiley. It's not big. Do you know the names of the parts down there? Course she fucking doesn't. Don't think so. That little ball is your clitoris. Cool. It's like a female penis, just that you don't pee through it. Okay. It just gets hard and sensitive for when having sex. Fuck me, this guy's shit. Cool. If you were nude right now in front of me, what would you want me to do for you? What would you want to do? Kiss you. Kiss your belly. Oh, cool. They all fucking love this kissing belly and shit. Your butt cheeks. Well, everything actually. Oh, that's cool. Dang, you're gonna be on tomorrow night? Mum's driving up. I need to get off. Yes. I bet you he's fucking getting off too, the dirty perv. I will try to be, girl. Talk to you then, smiley face. Later, girl. I'm so excited about meeting you for real. Big smiley. Same here. Big smiley. Night. Night. Is this nearly done? Yeah, skip a little bit more, guys. You're gonna skip down to here. I don't know if this chat log reading is boring or not. Let me know. Like the next one I do, if you guys like it, I'll do the whole thing. Maybe as a video or something. If it's boring, then I'll just skim like the really, I don't want to say important, but you know what I mean? Like the stuff that's worth going through, because they just go fucking on and on and on. Okay, just letting you know I'll be on the road to your place at 7:30 a.m. I hope you're up that early to talk to me on the phone, smiley face. Really don't know anything at all about Bowling Green, so I'm sure I will have that lost feeling, lol, tongue face. I'm so excited to finally get to see you, but at the same time I'm nervous as heck, lol. Hope you get this offline. Catch you later, Tater. Jesus. Hey, I hope you get this. I tried to call you and left messages. I gotta be at my neighbour's for breakfast at 9. She is going shopping at noon, so nobody around then. Please come at noon. I will be back at house by then alone. I'm so excited and can't wait. Well, alone, you know, as long as you don't count Chris Hansen and all the cameramen. Sorry to disappoint you, girl, but I had the morning cleared for Sat. I have to be at my parents' house by 2 p.m. They are having a grill out. Not to worry though, I'm sure there will be another chance here soon. We both have to be patient. Okay? We still got our online chat, smiley face. We can keep check on each other that way. Well, catch you online here soon. I'll be on late tonight. Sad face. Hey there, I have an idea. What? Is it okay with you if I come up there late tonight? Question mark. How late? Smiley face. Not sure, lol. Don't know what time I'm going to get back tonight. Took 3 hours to get to your place. It's up to you, girl. If not, that's okay. Yeah, let's put all the responsibility on the child. Fucking asshole. No. I ain't see you. Smiley face. Want. Smiley face. Smiley face. Tell you what. When you get back from breakfast, make sure you go to bed and sleep all day. That way you'll be awake tonight. Yeah, he doesn't want to go all that way just for this kid to fall asleep on him. Can I call you? My Yahoo keeps doing weird. So this is obviously where they need the verification call. Can you give me a few min before you do? Yeah, how long? 10 min. KK, smiley face. Okay. Call in 1, smiley face, in 10. Okay, thank you. It was so good to hear your voice again, and yes, I'm going to try my best to leave early tonight, so don't worry, lol. If I get to leave really early, I'll leave you an offline message, so be sure to check your Yahoo for messages if you don't see anything. Then you know I'm still at your parents' house. Catch you later, big smiley. You there? On my way, girl. Just letting you know, my phone is giving me problems tonight, so keep trying me. Getting off here and heading out. Catch you on the phone here in a little while. I hear. Calling now. Alright, so that is the chat log. So, yeah, that's something. So, let's jump in. So, I'm going to play the call. This is the call that he makes to her, or she makes to him, in the car on the way to her. Where are we?
Yeah, hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Alrighty. Good.
Where are you?
Someplace called Dawson Springs.
Where?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Someplace called Dawson Springs.
Dawson Springs?
Yeah. That sure was a long fee.
Huh?
Huh?
I said that sure was a long fee.
I'm sorry. I was getting comfy, but then I was oh no, I have to go.
Now, if this was Lorne, sorry, I can't leave Lorne alone, clearly. If this was Lorne, he would have been like, who are you fucking cheating on me with? It doesn't take that long to wee.
Water, and then I wanted to make some Kool-Aid, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah. Oh, so wait.
Go ahead.
Dawson, do you mean Dawson Spring?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, yay! How far does that make you, do you know?
No, I really don't know yet.
Okay, I'm so excited, I can't believe you're coming.
No. I got to tell you, I am nervous. I'm just nervous as heck.
I fucking bet he is. I betcha, because he's not only aware of how wrong what he is doing, he is aware of how of much of a risk this is and what he will lose.
Oh, why are you nervous?
I don't know. I just am. I've never done anything like this. I've never done anything like this.
Oh, you're so sweet, though. I'm just really excited that you're coming.
I have never done anything like this. I keep thinking to myself, this is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy.
Oh, you're so cute, though. Anyways.
That fucking
Well, are you still excited?
Yes, I'm excited, but I'm scared and nervous at the same time.
Why? I'm a little scared, too, because I don't know if you'll like me or not.
I know. That's what I'm afraid of. I think that's why I'm scared.
What? That I won't like you?
Yeah, I mean,
No, that's not true. I'm afraid you won't like me.
I've never been popular with the girls.
Okay, well, like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, what, it's okay for you to go and fuck this kid because you haven't had great luck with the girls? I mean, he's married, isn't he? Like, I'm sure he is married, so what does he mean he's not had luck with the girls?
Why?
He's tricked one of them to marry him.
That's the reason.
But you're so... Huh?
I don't understand why. That's the reason I can't understand why you like me. I'm just flabbergasted.
I don't get why people even think, like, you're good with girls. Like, you're so sweet.
I don't know. Well, they never got to know me or anything, so.
No, that's their fault.
But yeah, I am excited.
Oh. What if you don't like me?
Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna like it, girl. My goodness. I think.
But how do you know?
Because put it this way. Let's say you were 280 pounds, but you still talk like you do, and have the personality that you do. I'd still like you.
You're so cute. That's nice. Well, I'm excited that you're coming. I really am. And I don't...
Rachel version. Best way to become more confident with the girls is to add a felony for trying to fuck a kid on his record. That'll do it.
No, why you think I like you or anything? Because I wouldn't... If I wasn't comfortable,
And g'day, Amanda James. And exactly right, it is pretty funny that Lorne is a virgin, but Bald Beaver Hunter must have had sex a time or two with his wife. Exactly.
I wouldn't have, wanted you to come.
Right. I'm just surprised that you want me to even do this.
I'm glad you came, or are coming. I'm really glad.
Great. I am too. I need to get away anyway. Just get out. I don't get out anyway. I just work and that's it.
Oh.
All right. So, and I mean, in the chat log and that, he talked about how bored he is and he doesn't get out and all that kind of shit. Rah rah rah. Like, I get that. You're bored. Like, but why does this have to end with you trying to fuck a kid? Like, if you want to get out, why not just go to a bar? If you're not happy with your wife, if you're not happy with your life there, go and try to pick someone up. Go and watch some fucking sports. Play a game. Like, there's so much shit you can do when you're bored outside of trying to fuck kids.
This is nice to be able to just take a road trip.
Oh, that's great. Well, that sounds fun, huh? Sometimes I like long car rides and stuff.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, this is definitely a long car ride.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you listening to music? What are you doing?
I'm just sitting here thinking.
Yeah. I know. So he'd have no music on. Like, this is a thing I like thinking about with this guy. Like, he is, he's right in the middle. You have some people that came into the TCAP stings and they were on high alert. Like, they knew that this was most likely a sting, or this was most likely cops or something. You know, they were creeping around the corner. You had the guys that had some kind of stupid alibi prepared, like the guy with the letter, you know, the guy that stood outside and he was like yelling out, you know, just say you're 19. And she's like, but I'm not 19. It's like, you know, can you get with the program, basically? But this guy's right in the middle. Like, you see when he gets to the house, his excitement outweighs his apprehension. But this whole trip, I reckon he was going through every scenario. What if I rock up there and there's a cop car? What do I do? What if this and this and this? What if, you know, her parents are there, that? So I reckon he's sitting there in absolute silence in the car, just running through everything. And, you know, Amanda James, you know, correcting me rightly as always, he admitted it was his fantasy to be with a little girl. Can't find children at the bar. So that explains, you know, silly of me to suggest to go to the bar, because that ain't going to fulfill his fantasy, is it?
No, well, listen to some music or something.
I just don't have anything going. I was just waiting for your call. I was like, gosh, it should have taken a long time for your call.
I'm sorry. I was hoping you were listening to music or something. I was like, man, he's gonna, like, wonder where I am. Oh, hold on one second.
Okay.
So, yeah, Rageful Virgin, says Sherry Twist sounds like a legit 13-year-old for this guy, instead of a 4-year-old like Lorne's Kayla. So, Sherry Twist was the decoy that did the chat log with Lorne, whereas the Southern Aphrodite was the name of the person who was on the phone to Lorne. And I actually don't know who this voice is. This isn't Southern Aphrodite, I'm very sure. But I take your point, and the point is well made. Whereas Lorne, they had a really, really young, like basically almost a toddler sounding voice. Whereas this one, it's, you know, she definitely sounds more like she's at 13, 14, 15 range, rather than the 7 or 8, like the one for Lorne. Alright, so that's his call there. So he's probably just about at the house now. So now we're going to do his little footage of when Johnny met Chris. I do not understand the fascination with these guys with being nude all the time while they're on the computer. Like, I understand that because they're into this shit, they're you know, they're most likely masturbating while they're talking to these kids. But, like, to be fully nude, it's just, maybe it's like that exhibition disorder that Shins was talking about the other day. Maybe most of these guys have it, but it does amaze me how similar they all are. I mean, you know, you take away a bed and that kind of stuff. You take away a bed, some hair, and give him a delusional idea of his singing ability. And this guy could be Lorne. I mean, all this shit. No, so now he's sending her CSAM so that, you know, he can judge whether she's freaked out by that or whether she wants to see more and that kind of stuff. It's just this testing the water all the time. Like, it's like it's the same techniques. They all have the same techniques. It's like there's like a handbook or something. Like, and that's something that interests me too, because I mean, he clearly doesn't recognise Chris Hansen when he comes out later. So, sorry, spoiler alert, but he doesn't know who Chris Hansen is. But it's interesting that he came out of the toilet because... that he came out of the toilet and he was much more relaxed. Because, as we saw with some of the earlier episodes, when they got there, and there'd be houses where they wouldn't have the plumbing hooked up and that, and the guys would be like, oh, you know, I've been driving for fucking 5 hours. I need to go to the toilet, and they wouldn't have the toilet, so that would be basically when Chris would come out. So part of me wonders, had he seen bits of that, or does he also just think that we're longer in here? Like, you know, I think it's more the fact that he thinks, if this is a setup, if this is the cops or something, when I get there, I'm going to be arrested. So he's in the house, he's seen the youngish looking girl, even though Casey doesn't look like she's 12. He's there long enough that she's been like, yeah, go to the toilet. He thinks, okay, if I was going to be arrested, it's going to happen now. So this is fucking on. Which is pretty gross, really. Evil Living Nuggets. Cornville, I really appreciate you using CSAM instead of CP. It's a small thing, but it means a lot that you make it. Look, I always, I mean, sometimes I slip up, but I always refer to it as CSAM, you know, being child sexual abuse material, because that's what it is. And I'm not, you know, I'm not saying, if someone says child porn, that's fine, but the distinction, it is a big distinction to me, because pornography, by the word, assumes consent. Like, so if we're talking about, you know, pornography, like stuff on Pornhub and that, like those, the people, the actors in those, they have consented to be there. They're making money for it, or even if they're not making money for it, they have consented to be there. Kids don't consent to this disgusting shit, which is why I call it CSAM, child sexual abuse material, because it just feels like calling it child porn is you know, is misrepresenting it. But look, you know, I'm not the kind of person who's going to be like, oh, you mustn't call it child porn, but that's just me.
Gosh, you're pretty.
Thank you. So what are your plans, or what are you thinking?
Kissing you.
Yeah.
And can I just say, Casey Morrow does such a good job. Like, she is such a good decoy for this kind of stuff. Like, because she's in control the whole time, and it does disarm them, because, you know, they've been talking to people that they think are children, who are very submissive children, but, you know, she is in charge as soon as they get there. She's great. This right here, and to bring this back to Lorne, clearly I can't leave the creepy little bitch alone. When Lorne talks about that perverted justice, or someone just sent him, which he assumed was perverted justice, had sent him, you know, child porn, child sexual abuse material. I'm going against my own thing now. This guy didn't just send him something. Some guy didn't just send it to him. He's trading CSAM. That's how he gets it, and that's how Lorne got it. So this whole shit that was just sent to me, that is bullshit, and I will never believe it. This is one of those things I will not ever give Lorne the benefit of the doubt, and it's one thing that shows to me that Lorne is far further down this whole liking children rabbit hole than he makes out. He started to crack on, because I think the way that Casey is so different to this child that he's been talking to, and is really quite domineering over him, asking these questions, he started to twig, okay, this isn't right. So this is where I pull out the, you know, oh, I don't think this is right. And then when he started to hear those footsteps, he must have freaked the fuck out. Life is screwed up, so he's decided to go and fuck a kid, just so he can really, you know, end his life properly, basically.
Bad job. My marriage is not good.
Did you bring any condoms?
Oh, but you told the girl you weren't married. Oh, you liar. Oh, I expected better, frankly, John.
No, I wasn't going to do anything like that.
Yeah, what were you going to do?
It was just oral.
Just oral.
Well, I didn't think it was that bad on oral.
Really? He can't believe that. And if he believes, you know, there is some kind of big distinction, or some kind of that it's better that you just want to do oral, as you say, on a child, he's fucked. Fuck, look at that chair without picturing Lorne with his legs up on it, just like stuck in fear every time.
I did.
When I ask him about his obscene screen name...
Chris is right there. It's the first time he's got caught. I mean, I can't know for sure if there's been other times, but if, you know, this guy is very well rehearsed in the grooming. He's trading, or at very least receiving, which I struggle to see how he'd get it without trading, CSAM. This isn't his first rodeo, but it is the first time he's been caught.
All of a sudden, to do it now, I mean, you've been chatting with this girl for a month.
Exactly, Jeffrey's girl. You know, could you imagine if every unhappy marriage ended up like this? But that's what they all say it as if it's some kind of excuse. I mean, why? I don't even understand why they say it. There is no excuse for what they're trying to do, but your marriage not going well is furthest from it could be. And I love this. The first time I heard it, I was just like, what the fuck? But you can see he's like, I really do think he thinks that this is a therapist. I don't think he thinks the reality is that he's getting arrested here. I think he thinks this is a therapist. This is probably going to be very awkward for him, but, you know, he might get some therapy and, you know, but it's definitely what he's hoping. But the longer it goes on and Chris isn't like, well, yes, I am a therapist. You know, here's my card. I'd like to see you as soon as possible. So give me a call. Let me know when you can come in and we'll get this sorted out for you. So he's had all this chat log about how he's not even married. He's had, he's talked about how, you know, his marriage isn't good and that. And then right when the cameras come out, got anything else to say? I love my wife. Little bit late for that, mate.
I need to see a psychiatrist because of the way everything's going with my life.
Guys, I'm going to stop that one there because it pretty much just recaps, you know, a small bit of the police interview and then it ends. But I've just been notified by YouTube that it's picked up copyright in a video, which I thought it may with NBC. So I'm going to cut it now because hopefully they won't block the stream if I cut it now. So now what I want to do to finish up. So the next thing after this is the police interrogation, but I won't have time in this stream to get all the way through that. So what I want to do is move on to the Lawn reality show that I have ready to go. But we will, next stream, we will definitely do the interview because Catherine Reid is the fucking boss. I wish they had her to interview every predator because she is perfect the way she approaches it. So we'll definitely be doing that next one. So let's park John for now. We'll leave him to go and, you know, get his mugshot taken and all that kind of shit and think about his island. And let's go and watch some of the Lawn reality show. So this is one of his cooking segments. And this is him making vegan spaghetti. So enjoy. And just think of this as your reward for listening to my terrible fucking chat log reading. Enjoy. The Lawn reality show.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Lawn reality show. What we're going to be doing today is making up a vegan dish. First of all, we've got penne rigate, which is a macaroni. We've got smoked apple sage, which is a meatless vegan type of sausage.
And straight off the bat, like, it's really impressive the research he's done for this. You know, he's decided to take the time and go and record this for all of his, you know, loyal fans. But couldn't be fucked, you know, actually preparing anything properly for this.
We have some mixed.
G'day, Jason Spears. DNA, Right the Hand. Anyone else that came in that I missed? Feel free to yell at me if I've missed you. T. Davis.
Vegetables. We've got chunky tomato, garlic, and onion pasta sauce. And then we're also going to be making up a vegan salad, which is...
Okay, Chris Nisbet, firstly, welcome. And, okay, maybe reward was the wrong terminology, but, you know, it's something. I don't think Lawn is ever a reward for anyone, but... and hi, Cthulhu Luke.
We've got the lettuce right here with carrot slices and radish slices in it. We've got some veggie turkey slices, which I'll be cutting those up in strips. And we've got some...
Oh, Michael Mendoza, I did miss you. Apologies. I'm glad you shouted out welcome. It's good to see you as always.
Home-style rich poppy seed dressing. And I would probably add tomatoes.
Hey, Rachel D.
And cucumbers into that. And right now I'm cooking up the macaroni. Once that's cooked up, I'll cook up the smoked apple sage, and then I'll be back.
So he's already started cooking the macaroni. Like, you know, he didn't show anything about that. That's just happening. So a fantastic instructional so far. Excellent, Lorne.
For more of putting everything together.
And, you know, nothing says hygiene like a dirty old mouse sitting on the bench where you're preparing food.
Holy crap. Didn't notice it, but I think I got to start doing a few more stomach crunches or maybe a little more walking. Didn't realize until I looked at the camera that I was getting a little bit too much extra than what I like. Huh. Well, I guess not too bad sideways.
Yeah, so when he goes on his side and sucks it in, it's not too bad. I mean, but this vain motherfucker, yeah? Like, he's trying to do a cooking show. He's not doing it well, but he's trying to do it. And he can't even get through that without talking about his fucking gut, you know? Because he's caught a thing in the reflection. And what he's doing here is he's hoping that the comments will fill up with, Lorne, you're not fat, you're hot as fuck, mate, you know, rah, 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 like all this kind of shit. He can't even get through this without talking about his fucking gut. And look at it, why are you pointing it out? You know, fucking hell.
But this way, yeah, I think I got to start doing some more crunches. Alright, we'll be back in a few.
I love this. For all that try imitating my cooking, ... If you turn out sick, I apologise ahead of time. So, lovely little disclaimer there. And you probably are, if you eat anything this guy cooks, you probably are going to end up sick. His constitution is amazing.
I'm back, everyone. We've got our macaroni made. We've got our sage made.
No, g'day Dan Jones. No, not his ending, just his disclaimer.
We've got our mixed vegetables all cooked. Now what we're going to do is mix it all together. Put the sage in there.
Hang on, did he say they're cooked?
Mixed vegetables all cooked.
Cool. So we've got a cooking show here where, without seeing it happening, he has cooked the macaroni and he has cooked the vegetables. Even though, the way he shook that around, they sound like they're still frozen to me. I don't believe it. I'm going back.
We've got our macaroni made. We've got our sage made. We've got our mixed vegetables all cooked.
Yeah, right.
So
Maybe they're cooked.
What we're going to do is mix it all together. Put the sage in there and mix that around.
So this sage, we still don't even know exactly what this is outside of some kind of vegan sausage that he mumbled out over. So, you know, if we're making this at home, we don't know what ingredients we need to get. Perfect.
I've never made vegan before, and I tried this vegan here.
Oh, fantastic. I love it when you use your unwashed hands. Nothing says appetizing than those fucking dirty ass hands that are so dirty and disgusting and callous that you need to use a condom to jerk off with. Bon appetit, everyone.
It's actually really good. So it surprised me when I cooked it. When I tasted it, it turned out extremely good.
It does look disgusting. And as I always think about this, like, he's trying to do this like a cooking show. Like, you know, imagine turning into like, trying to think what shows you have, like something like MasterChef or you know one of your big, like, turning into Nigella, watching an episode of Nigella's thing, and she's like, well, I don't know what this is, but it's like a vegan sausage, and I was actually expecting this to be really shit, but when I tried it, it actually wasn't too bad. You know, perfect.
Get it all mixed around there.
Gwen shits out a mouse. Oh, David G, my email is this. Hang on, if it won't, sometimes it won't show that up if it's like that. So it's this at hands of me scratching his balls. Now it's in the food.
We'll take and dump our vegetables in here.
Amy A, absolutely this is Ramona era trying to impress her with his crappy cooking. So this is exactly right in the middle of when he's with Ramona. This is after they've convinced him that what a great idea for a convicted pedophile to open up a YouTube channel as part of redemption. And all this vegan cooking is because Ramona is vegan and he thinks that she'll trot her ass down to Maine once she sees these amazing dishes that he can cook.
Mix all that around. Now when
Oh, spoiler alert, Shins Koala, but you are exactly right. At the end, he does put cold tomato sauce on top of it, which I couldn't believe. And the other thing, this shoveling the sugar, fuck me, I've never seen anything like it before. And welcome, good to see you as always.
when I made the sage, I actually used a little bit of canola.
And Branch says, Nigella, I watched her show once. The way she was looking at the camera, it felt like I was cheating on my wife. I know what you mean, mate. She is a very sexy woman. And it does almost feel a bit inappropriate watching her.
Oil. You can use olive oil or canola oil, but I use a little bit of canola oil in the bottom.
There you go, Ryan Taylor. Canola oil.
That way makes it and so it doesn't stick. Mix it all around here and spilling some out of the side.
Don't worry about it, Lorne. Spilling out some out of the side. Now, how is this heating anything? Because now this just might be to my eyes. That looks like an electric fry pan he's got there. I mean, certainly there is no heat on this table. So that's an electric fry pan. Now, your eyes might be better than mine, but where the fuck is the power cable for this electric fry pan? So he is just tossing shit in, probably already half uncooked, and mixing it around.
A couple pieces, so I guess I'm alright on that one.
And like while you're watching this, and it's hard not to be mesmerised by this fucking monstrosity that's going on here. Have a look behind him. All these fucking dirty dishes. This is like everything that like amuses me with Lorne. Everything he does and he puts on video, you think this is what he considered to be the best. Like when he does his singing records, I am sure. So it's either a case of he just does one take of everything and like, hey, whatever the fuck this is what it's going to be, or he's done multiple takes and this is what's best. So he couldn't, let alone clean up, he couldn't just move this shit out of the picture so it does all this bad. He couldn't cover up with fucking duct tape or something the window so you don't have the sun shining in through like this. He couldn't do anything for this.
This actually looks really good.
No, it doesn't.
I'm not real big on string beans and cooked carrots. I like them, which is funny because I like string beans, but I like them raw and right off the vine. And cooked carrots, I like them raw. I've never been real big on them cooked, so.
I like the appropriateness of DeP's fashion consultant's take on Lorne's fashion, but exactly, tucked in skin tight polo shirt. His mum definitely told him to dress nice for the video, and this was definitely his best shirt and Levi jeans. Like, we've seen Lorne's best, and it's always awful, but at least he's not wearing those fucking shorts for quick access.
We'll see how they taste mixed in with all this.
He definitely looks fat in that shirt, Shins. It's not just you.
Stuff here.
In fact, he addressed it at the start. I don't know if you saw the start, but he addressed how big his gut looked in there, and then we had 4 or 5 minutes where he went on the side and then said he doesn't look as fat from the side, where he was sucking the shit in out of his guts there. Yep.
Now what I'm going to do?
And exactly, fat people shouldn't wear shirts with horizontal stripes. you know, that's a pretty... Even, I mean, I am by no means a fashionista, but even I know that rule.
You're gonna take...
Now this is the most fucked up thing I've ever seen. I literally had I became aware that my jaw was dropped when he did this.
Sprinkle some sugar on the top.
No.
Probably
Why?
a tablespoon would probably be fine. Just give it a little extra flavor.
That is so fucking disgusting. That would taste awful. Why does a savoury dish need sugar poured all over the top of it?
Get it all mixed around with there. I'm thinking mix that in.
Jeffrey's girl, I can nearly guarantee he didn't wash his hands before he started. Like, if you see other videos in the lawn cooking shows, he puts his hands on the bin and inside the bin and doesn't wash them. So there's no way he fucking washed them before he started. Race to diabetes.
Got more of it going out the side, but oh well. Guarantee it'll still taste the same.
What's the bet that he actually eats the shit that he's dropped onto the dirty ass table there?
All right. Now.
I mean, this is the same guy that yells and screams on the phone to his elderly mother about eating sweets, and he puts fucking sugar on the top of pasta and vegetables. To taste, apparently.
I think what I'm going to do is dump some of this right in my dish.
And so, on top of that, there's no heat in this fucking fry pan here. So any heat that is there would be coming from the pasta and the cooked vegetables, which by this time, there'd be virtually no heat there. So he's put that sugar all over there, stirred it in, but it wouldn't have even broken down. It would still be all fucking granular and grainy as he ate it. Gutso.
It'd be nice to use a bigger spoon, but...
Sorry. Jeffrey's girl, major diarrhea coming from his unhealthy food handling practices. 100%. Oh, shit. T. Davis, don't masturbate on it, Lord.
Use this all along, so we'll just continue to use it. Now, somebody made a comment about dishes being dirty the other day. Well, it's not like I have a whole lot of time during the week to do my dishes, so...
Well, what is he doing instead? Like, what is he doing instead during his week not to be able to do his dishes? Spend less time screaming at Ramona and more time on very, very basic hygiene.
When I don't have a lot of time during the week to do my dishes, they get piled up a little bit. Then I wind up doing them when I have the time.
Or wash them after every time you eat when they're dirty and then they don't pile up.
See if I can get some more spaghetti in here. Macaroni.
I mean, for fuck's sake, he's got that headset. He could be washing up while he talks to his fucking catfish. He could be doing two things at once instead of sitting on his fat ass.
Alright. Now I'm going to take and dump a little bit of...
This is crazy. Like, that is pasta sauce that is meant to go in and be cooked on top of the pasta as one dish. It's not some fucking side sauce.
A little bit of the tomato, garlic, and onion pasta sauce on top of it. And I get chunky, so I'm hoping that it's not chunks of onions, because I'm really not a fan of onions either. I'm actually kind of a picky eater.
But they're so good for your body, Lord.
So all this stuff is going to be really new to me.
He jerks off
Alright,
those
let's
dishes.
give this a taste. See how she turned out.
Oh, and the food falls back onto the plate because he put too much in his mouth. The fucking pig. That is not the face of someone who is enjoying what they're eating. That is the face of someone who's just realised they've made an abomination.
Surprisingly, because of where I cooked it, surprisingly, tastes really good.
Oh, more food falling down. What a great thing to watch.
That's definitely something I'm going to make more of. But I was going to make...
I'm surprised he didn't put that fucking disclaimer back up again so he could run and throw up. Because it just looks awful.
The vegan salad.
He ain't going to eat the sauce, Chris. It's done. This is done now. He's just realised, though, that he didn't make the salad he promised everyone.
But through my thought process, I was concentrating all on this, and didn't realize that I didn't have any tomatoes or any cucumbers or anything else back here at home to put into my salad. So if I would have thought of it, I would have grabbed them while I was shopping at the store.
Once again, a perfectly planned thing from Lord. You know, he's going to make a salad. He talks about in the opening what he's going to have in the salad, but he didn't bother to check that he didn't fucking have those things.
But, so I'm not going to make the vegan salad. I'll probably have to do that at a different time. Probably on the next vegan show that I do, I'll do that. Because I know that people are going to want to see more vegan foods.
Absolutely, Lorne. We can't wait.
So, I've got somebody that knows how to make vegan dishes. So
shopping at the store, Eagle's mum's fridge. Oh, g'day now, as I was saying.
Gonna teach me how to do all this. And will be there to guide me along to make sure that I don't get anybody sick when I'm doing it. This is going to be a short show on this one, on the first one, because, well, I'm lacking my salad. But I may do another show tomorrow or Monday if I'm not working. We're supposed to get, well, I've heard different reports, and the news is going to be coming on soon.
I'll definitely do the ham cube salad video. Right the hand, definitely.
So I'll be watching that for the weather.
I think I might end most streams with an episode of the Lawn Reality Show. I don't think I could do a whole stream of just Lawn Reality, like back to back, because I think that's even too much for me. But I think this is quite a good way to end streams, like especially if it's been a bit heavy. Watching this shit is pretty good.
Report, because we're supposed to get the report that I...
Shin's Koala, who the fuck dressed him? I agree, and I often wonder if he... Like, do you remember during the chat log with Kayla, he's on cam there asking her for fashion advice, like holding up one shitting fucking mangled shirt and another shitting mangled shirt, asking, you know, should he wear the black or the black and all that kind of shit, and, you know, these jeans and that kind of stuff. You know, makes me wonder... Did he do that with Ramona and that? Like, did he ask Ramona for advice on this, or this is just a lawn special?
The reports that I've heard so far have been 16 to 24 inches, and then I've heard 30 inches, and with blizzard-like conditions.
Lawn arms long. Yes, man.
So, on the next show that I do tomorrow, I'm probably going to be outside and filming a little bit, so that way I may even try to make up a sled and go down the hill that is near my house. And I'll probably take you guys on a fun little ride on the sled.
So, he's going to take us for a fun little ride on his sled. What's the sled going to be made out of? I bet you it's just a bit of fucking janky 2x4 that he just holds up at the front.
Not a snow sled, a regular sled. So...
Yes, that exactly, Shins. He was playing house with Kayla with all that kind of shit. He plays house with everyone. I mean, he's still playing house with fucking Jamie Amy with the robot voice, talking about all the sheetrock and all the shit he's building for her as if he's building her a fucking mansion.
Be cold, and I'm probably going to get a whole lot of facefuls of snow, and if I do, I'm going to have the camera right in front of me, so everybody will be able to see exactly what my...
Exactly, Seymour I might go downhill. Stay tuned. I mean, the anticipation for the next episode would be massive.
trip downhill is going to be like. I'll try not to get it all over the cameras, that way you'll still be able to see the end result. But I'm sure that I'm going to eat a little bit of snow. So, I apologize.
Will be a lot healthier than what you just fucking ate, I'll
Hopefully
tell you
this
that.
thing being as short as what it is. But left out my salad and I forgot the stuff for my salad, so I'll have to get it on the next time.
And I'm still laughing at his disclaimer about basically, I hope you don't get sick.
And I hope everybody has enjoyed this show. And hopefully you'll stay tuned for another show. I can also say, there's something I haven't told everybody about, but Sadie has been chewing up my couch. She has anxiety. She's been chewing up my couch. So today, I'll be right back. Today I got her this little ball thing here.
Do you reckon he got it from the dump? I bet you got it from the dump.
Has a big hole on that side and a little hole on that side. And what you do is you stick some stuff inside it. Like, I don't recommend peanut butter because there's something in peanut butter that can kill a dog. So what I got was sun butter. And what that is sunflower butter. And it's kind of made from sunflower seeds. But I took and stuck that in on the inside, and I stuck a couple little bones on the inside, little dog biscuits, and a couple of little dog treats.
Yes, Winnie's boyfriend / husband, Lord, is a practicing attorney, so he knows the disclaimer clears him of any liability.
So I'm hoping that this here will help her anxiety and keep her teeth away from my couch. So, but that's all the show.
Fuck, you guys are too funny in the chat, eh?
That's all there is for today. Thank you very much.
Hardcore poetry. Remember when he said he wasn't chubby? Yeah, he is. Oh no, weren't chubby. Sorry, he is a slight chunky. Oh, now we got credits too. Fuck, they are credits. Directed and produced by Lorne Armstrong and an unnamed special person. Oh, is that Ramona Lorne? How sweet. That's the closeness you two have that she's mentioned in your credits. All right, guys. So I think that'll do us for today. I'd be keen for feedback on, you know, whether you liked the TCAP stuff, whether you kind of more wanting to stick to Lorne. Always appreciate all the feedback. Whether you like the chat log reading or if you don't, not really into chat log readings again. So, because when I do further TCAP stuff, if the chat log readings were a bit boring for a stream, what I might do is I might just record them as a video beforehand, put them up so people can watch them in their own time if they want, and then do the other stuff. Or if you like it, then we can do that again. So, thanks all for being here, guys. It's really great getting a chance to hang out with you, have some laughs, laugh at all these dickheads, and I will see you all again soon. Probably next stream will be early next week. So until then, delete your archives and have a good one.